one word for you.
What's that word?
Spring break. Spring break forever.
It's 2 words or 3 at least.
Who knows? You put the forever on it.
Well, spring break is definitely 2 words.
Spring break is a.
I'm ready.
Yeah, let's just pile it
Glasses
together.
on. I'm ready for spring break.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Kind of Funny Morning Show for Thursday, March 29th. My name is Nick Scarpino. This is the master of disaster, the party animal himself, the original Animal House, Greg Miller.
Thank you.
And he's brought his animal today into the house.
His
doinkers out.
Doinkers.
It's out a little bit. You're showing your lipstick a little bit, buddy.
It's because of the way I crunch him.
He
when
likes
you
it?
crunch, no, he doesn't like
just
it. But that's
pushes it out.
yeah.
You squeeze his butt, it pushes the doink doink
the
out.
doink doink comes out that way.
Hey, what are you gonna do?
Big news, Jen announced the name of her company today.
Did she?
Pop Agenda. This is not me plugging my wife's company. What I really want to tell you is when she reached out for real help and asked the Kind of Funny guys, hey, you guys named a good business, what should we name this?
Yeah.
Nick, for the next month and a half, told her Le Doink. Name your company Le Doink.
Le Doink.
And then when people ask what it means, say The Doink. It would have been great. It would have been a bigger announcement today. We would have brought it up in the show, but now that it didn't.
I gotta tell you guys, people need to listen to me more. Or less. I'm not quite sure. Just strike the balance of how much you listen to me here on the Kind of Funny Morning Show, which comes to you 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time each and every day. Thank you guys so much for being in the Twitch chat. If you guys are watching live, that's great. Remember to subscribe to get all sorts of cool perks. Use that Amazon money. You get 1 free Twitch Prime subscription. Please give it to someone. If you want to give it to us, great. If not, give it to someone in the community that's doing awesome. If you guys are watching on YouTube, thank you so much for all the comments. We love them. We love jumping in there. We post this show every day there as well on podcast services. So please engage where you can and hit that subscription button.
So let's bring it all to the forefront.
Yeah.
After this show, you, me, Kevin, Joester, Tim, Andy Cortez get on a plane and go to San Diego for Let's Play Spring Break. It'll be streamed tomorrow on Rooster Teeth. If you're gonna use it, I think there's some code for us, I don't know. More importantly, today, ladies and gentlemen, is the start of the first annual Kind of Funny Best Friend of the Show March Madness going into April. You can come on anytime. Could have been May Mayhem, but it's not tournament. If you are not a Patreon person, bring it down a little bit. Yeah, there you go. If you are not a Patreon supporter on kindoffunny.com or patreon.com/kindoffunny, you probably haven't heard the Game Over Greggy show that will go live tomorrow. What is happening is we have taken all the best friends of the show, no co-hosts, no spouses, there's some other restriction we put on it, and we put them into brackets.
We've worked with things like that. There's a couple.
We put them into brackets here. And what we're doing is...
No, I'm okay.
Can you... No, it's fine, Nick. You can hold it.
No, I'm
you got
okay,
it, champ.
thanks.
You got it. You got it, champ.
Okay.
You got it, champ. You got it, champ.
Well,
It's right there.
now it's...
So
okay.
as you can see, we've broken them, all of our friends of the show. Yeah, please shut it all down, Nick. You don't need to do anything else today. We've broken it all down, and we have 4 different tournament regions. We're copying March Madness very poorly. There's the San Francisco region, the Kind of Funny Games region, the Brand region, the Kind of Funny region. Now, of course, there's a whole show where we lay all this out and we seed everybody. But today, we need to kick this thing off with a play-in game. And you might say play-in games are usually reserved for the last seed for 2 teams that just aren't that good. We went the opposite. In the San Francisco bracket, we have a play-in game here between Mike Drucker and Brian Altano for the 7th seed, not the 8th seed. We love Brian and Mike. We think they're amazing people. Everyone on the board is an amazing people. This whole thing's about our best friends and stuff. We just want to make them fight to the death.
Yeah.
We love them. And so when we noticed we couldn't fit Drucker in any of the categories, we said we got to do it here. And then we said, well, we don't want to insult him by giving the 8th seed, which we pinned on Sean Finnegan, who likes hiking.
Yeah. Who'll be here tomorrow, by the way.
Worst selling shirt we've ever made. So we said we got to make Drucker and Altano fight each other. So ladies and gentlemen, this all goes live on YouTube tomorrow, you understand. But today is the first annual, Kind of Funny, best friend of the show. March Madness could have been into April, could have been Mayhem, but it's not. So the way it works is we put up Twitter polls. You guys vote in that, and then it all goes like that. Again, the Game Over Greggy show explains it. Over on the subreddit, there's the thing. It's one of the kids. Joey, who made the video? On Kind of Funny Vids, there's a video up explaining all this in a more succinct way. Joey listens with headphones and keeps up late. She'll get here eventually.
Jay's Ask 412 says Taco Bell versus LaCroix? ?
Yeah, that's the brand category.
We're not fucking around here.
The brand category is very much the hip-hoppin' place to go.
Now, part of this, obviously, is a gigantic goof. I want everyone to understand.
Who did?
Cameron Kennedy.
Cameron Kennedy made an awesome video. It's on Kind of Funny. And
Cameron Ken on Twitter.
what's going to happen if you're just hearing about this for the first time, you're not going to miss anything. there's 32 teams in this, 33 with Drucker and Altano. There's 33 teams in this. It's gonna go on well into April. So don't think you've heard The Last of Us. If it's all coming out of nowhere, listen to the Game Over Greggy show tomorrow, or go to patreon.com/kindoffunnygame, or kindoffunny right now. Support us. We really love you and appreciate it. What were you gonna say?
No, I was gonna say, this is a goof for the most part. But then there is a part of us that want to see how badly our friends fight it out.
I would say it is a goof to the maximum part.
You don't think there's 5% of you that wants to see how hard people are gonna go with these stupid videos to actually do this?
From the way I have talked to Xavier Woods.
Yeah.
Troy
I expect
Baker.
Xavier Woods to go ham on this.
There's gonna be some crazy shit happening out
Yeah.
there on this thing, but we digress. This is gonna be an ongoing thing. We'll keep you posted on the morning show. It's always gonna be Twitter polls on twitter.com/kindoffunnyfids. This first one we're gonna do for 22 hours, because I figure why not, all right? So, ladies and gentlemen, to start off, the first ever, I'm gonna shorten, the Kind of Funny best friend of the show. We are gonna launch the first Twitter poll, twitter.com/kindoffunnyvids, Asian Bizzle versus Mike Drucker, in 5, 4, 3, 2.
Greg, I think.
What is this?
What is this?
Oh, it's a message.
Who the message is from?
I didn't look into it.
There's 3 messages.
I have no idea.
Listen here, Greg Miller, Italian guy, young one, and ho-ho.
You got me, Italian guy. Yeah.
You think you motherfuckers can make Mike Drucker and Brian Altano compete in a popularity contest. You think you can use your best friends, he put in quotes, to divide us.
Yeah.
Well, or I'm sorry, we'll tell you something even more important than your pitiful best friends. Friendship. It sounds the same as best friends, except it's better. We're better friends than your best friends who, for the record, all hate you. We hereby announce that Mike Drucker and Brian Altano are uniting as one to enter the Kind of Funny tournament.
This is unprecedented.
Bringing the light of justice to an age of darkness, and also half the competitors are just consumer brands. What's up with that? We'll crush your friends, we'll crush your fellow YouTube stars, we'll crush your favorite foods. And in the end, Kind of Funny team, we will find you, we will hurt you, and we will kill you. Or at least, be kind of passive aggressive in a way that you don't want to have to deal with. It'll be the whole thing where you get texts from mutual friends like, hey, what's their deal? Be ready for it, Brian and Mike.
Great.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Where does that sit us?
It's unprecedented.
This is an unprecedented maneuver.
Best friend tournament
In all the years we have been doing this tournament,
there's a tag team in this tournament? What is number 2?
We have never seen
Why is
this.
there more than one? I feel like that.
I don't
feel
know.
like that really nailed it. Yeah.
In 2012, 3 fat men united in an effort to create something truly special. A vision of uniting comedy with video games in a web series nobody had ever seen before because those fat men hadn't made it yet. There was also a guy named Grant who was too old for Frosted Tips. That vision became Up at Noon, the biggest hit web video show in history, biggest hit in web video history, with over a dozen fans spread over across 3 families.
Yeah.
Grant wasn't a big fan. 6 years later, those 3 fat men are no longer together and no longer fat. Life has moved on. 2 got married. 1 ran into Grant in LA and had to look for an exit. But here we are, at the dawn of the Kind of Funny tournament. 2 of those former fat boys, Mike Drucker and Brian Altano, were asked to compete against each other in a high-stakes match of who gives a shit.
Yeah.
But they refused, vowing to unite once again as one to take down their former partner, Greg Miller. The only way to do that, reach the peak of the tournament, and then, only then, they get their revenge.
Abdicate the throne.
Let it begin.
Okay.
How is there another one?
I don't know. Drucker's a writer, clearly. I
thought you wrote these.
No, these are legitimately written by Brian and Mike.
Why would he do this?
Brian Altano and Mike Drucker are sad and bald. They used to be fat, which meant they were happier because they were allowed to eat less salads and be more mean to people.
Yep.
But now they're healthy, hungry, and miserable. Combined, they have the confidence of one person who isn't very confident. If they were fighting game characters, nobody would pick them. They'd be the Mii Fighters in Smash Brothers or that guy from Mortal Kombat with the backwards hat. Nobody picks that guy. That's why it's imperative that they win this tournament. It's all they have to look forward to. They want this trophy. Is there a trophy? There should be a trophy.
There's gonna be a trophy.
Kind of Funny has 2 Patreons. They can afford 1 trophy.
We're gonna
or
buy
2
a $5
trophies in
trophy.
case Brian and Mike win.
No, you have to fucking split the trophy.
Then they wanted to share custody like they share self-esteem. And then in all caps, vote for Brian and Mike. Tag Team of the Year, March Sadness 2018. That's a pretty good, I'm gonna add that from here on out to the
March
name.
Sadness?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
I don't know how I feel about all of this, but there's nothing we can do.
Exactly. We started the tournament, and now you just got to let it breathe and become its own thing.
Part of the problem with putting the rules out there is you have to adhere to the rules, and we didn't anticipate this.
Well, we didn't. When we set no rules,
in
that
all
was the
the
big
years
problem.
we've been doing this tournament.
I do also appreciate the who gives a shit.
Yeah.
A comedian for who gives a shit.
That is pretty amazing.
Huh.
Well, we're off to a bang. We're off with a bang. You know what I mean?
Here's the thing, though. I promised polls.
Bang upstairs.
I feel like I still have to put one up.
Yeah. You're gonna have to combine them.
Well, I mean, I'm just gonna say Drucker and Altano versus Drucker and Altano.
Brian Drucker.
No.
You see what I'm saying?
No, because then we don't even change the graphics.
Oh, I see what you're saying. So they win no matter what.
It always said Drucker and Altano.
Yeah.
No matter what, Drucker and Altano now fighting Fran in the real round one.
We'll see if Fran brings it or if
2
Fran
matches
even knows
a day
this
from
is
here on
happening.
out. Tomorrow, Fran is 3 months from now. Fran will run into a tweet about this. Hey, what? He?
So the first poll is going to be Drucker versus Drucker, or versus Altano. Drucker versus Altano.
Asian Bizzle and Mike Drucker have decided to play as a team in the first annual Kind of Funny Best Friend of the Show tournament in March, but April Madness could have been May Mayhem. But league rules say there has to be a match, so Drucker Altano.
There you go.
And then
go vote.
Tomorrow is when it kicks off we really get going, I guess is what they say. 2 matches tomorrow, 2 matches until we're done with round 1. What is this? Is it for me?
Yeah.
Bring it on here. We got something else. If you're an audio listener, Kevin has a giant box. Do you have your knife?
I do not, because we're flying.
Really? Oh, smart. You're just gonna tear it up with the man hands Kevin's got.
We had one pair of scissors here,
We have 2.
and I can't find either of them. I had to
They're
steal
right by
Cool
Cool Greg's
Greg's
desk.
shank.
Cool, Greg. Why are you stealing all the
Cool
scissors?
Greg had a prison shank I had to steal to open a letter the other day.
Dun, 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 dun.
Sorry, Cool Greg. I'll
Dun,
fix it.
dun, dun. Wow, that's a lot of
There's
cardboard.
a lot of filler on this.
Let me see. It can't be right. Na, 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 na. Oh! Oh! I forgot, Nick. The other day, you went home early,
Yeah.
and then we had
Mistake number 1, buddy.
we had Corey Barlog on over, who worked on God of War, and then they gave me those PlayStation lights I like a lot.
Okay,
Right?
sure.
Smell it, Porty. What does it smell like to you? They gave me those PlayStation lights I like a lot. And people said, where can I get those PlayStation lights? And so I went to the gear store on PlayStation, looked for the link to give it out. Couldn't find it, but it turns out, guess what they were selling?
What are they selling?
A 3-foot replica in foam of Kratos' axe from the new God of War.
That is-
And I turned to Kevin, because we were the only ones here, so I needed somebody to sign off on this purchase.
Yeah, I know you did.
I said, Kevin, am I allowed to spend $60 of Kind of Funny money on
$60.
a foam axe? Yeah.
You spent $60 on
A
that.
steal! Feel it!
It does have a good weight to it.
Right? And it's foam. Throw it at Kevin, won't hurt him.
Kevin, stand right there. I'm gonna hurl this at you.
Do
I don't
it.
think I could do that because
Do it,
it's
you
so
coward.
long. No, I'm not gonna do that.
Oh.
Here's why I'm horrified by
Sure,
this.
lay it on me.
We have not 1, not 2, but 700 cases of LaCroix littering this office like it was a herpes infection that just broke out all over the place. Okay?
I don't know if you fully understand herpes.
We don't have any space, and yet you continue. I'm gonna have to throw that out a month from now. That's how it's
Now,
gonna go.
no, because what I told Kevin was this, right? First off, guess what? Our God of War review when we do it,
Yeah.
the video just got way better. Way better.
I'm sorry. Are you actually going to paint yourself like Kratos? Are we getting a
Man,
person
do you
to come
want?
in?
Is that what I need to?
Are we gonna get a makeup
Joey,
artist
I
to come
need you to look
spray you
at.
down?
I need you to look at spray paint people to come spray paint me.
Buy 3 cans of spray paint. We'll see how it goes.
Now, but here's what I said right when this happened.
Yeah.
Is first off, a million uses for this, right? You're always wanting to do Kind of Funny shorts. There you go. Look at this one. You can do one right here. Is the short as Andy shaving me with this? Or we hire somebody to be Kratos and Kratos shaves me. Or all right, here's what we do. We hire the makeup person to make me into Kratos. Then I do a bit where I shave you. And I'm Kratos shaving you, giving you beard advice because I'm Kratos. Now, beyond that, what I said to Kevin, right, is when it's all done, when we're done with this guy, what we do, I want to hang it above my desk. Now, there's a little motion sensor, I think, there for the security, but that'll come right down, and you hang it above my desk right there on
Well,
the
actually, you have
ceiling.
an axe, so you could literally take the motion sensor down with the axe.
Good call.
If you
But
wanted
again,
to.
It's fun.
Oh, it's girthy enough to take that thing off the
Okay,
wall. It's only on there
okay.
with double stick tape.
when you play this game, dude, you're gonna see. You're gonna be happy we
Look
have
at,
this.
hey,
you throw
I'm
it,
super
comes
happy.
back.
It's a part of me thinks, hey,
Yeah.
with the axe, you might be putting the cart before the horse on this whole thing. Because I do think that just playing the game and talking about it will be enough for our audience out there. I think that the axe is maybe just a toy that you wanted to buy because you like toys.
Now, I'm not. You know what? We're in the tree of trust here. We're in the tree of trust.
Tree of trust.
We're feeling it
Pain is-
out.
yeah.
If we're gonna sit here right now, and talk about frivolous spending in the office, right?
Yeah.
What about your filing cabinet? What about the 2 sets of scissors that we can't find around here, you know?
Well, the 2 sets of scissors, as I've told you, is a travesty. I apologize for that. I don't know where those are. Those were a financial investment we made. The scissors have been gone for a month. The filing cabinet, I keep gumming. So I just wanted you to understand that where else am I going to keep gum? You see what I'm saying?
That's a good point.
If I keep it out in the open, Andy's gonna come in like a little fucking mouse that he is, little Japanese mouse. And he goes like, and then he just eats the gum constantly, swallows it,
why
can't
did
shit it out.
Andy, our one Hispanic employee, turn into a Japanese
In my
mouse?
hair, in my brain, it's because he's got the Japanese hair. He's got the
Oh,
anime
the
hair.
anime hair? Okay,
and
I'll
so
give it
he
to you.
speaks Japanese when
I'll
I
give
write
that.
him as a cartoon.
I got that. Huh.
Where have those been, Kevin? Were they both on your desk?
One was next to the printer,
We found the scissors, everybody.
and the other one was next to Andy's desk.
So I just
We
want you to
also
know
found
that Kevin has solved 50% of the problems that you had with me. I still, one day, will steal those PlayStation lights from you because they're dope as fuck, and I'm gonna put them on the set. Because more light
Oh,
up
you can
shit's
take them
cool.
when you want to, if you want to. I mean, if we're actually going to use them, though.
No, they're really
there's
cool.
no way to get the power cleanly up there. I got
They're
it.
battery operated, too.
Yeah, I know, but then you have to turn them on and off.
I hear you, I hear you.
Just turn them on and then forget about it.
Come on now, don't lie. I know you're playing a bit here, right? You don't like clutter, I know, but you're playing
No,
into the
because
bit of
here's
Nick.
the
Isn't
thing.
this cool?
That's the
Here's the
Think
thing.
about how cool it is.
Here's the thing.
I can knight you. You are now
She doesn't-
Gryffindor,
yeah,
15
okay.
points.
Well, there's so many things there that's wrong. Namely, here's the deal. One day we'll have a little more space. When we get the next office,
Yeah.
whatever the next iteration of this office is, we'll
Later,
give you
time
the
out. Later,
CE.
after this, we need to do a video of me shirtless out there swinging that around and send it to Shuhei and Corey.
Okay.
Who'd you knight me?
Huh?
Who did you knight me? You just knighted
you're
me.
Hufflepuff.
Hufflepuff, thank you.
Yeah, you are Hufflepuff.
The sorting act.
Oh, you're 100% Hufflepuff.
I know.
There's Joey. Is there any denying that? Hufflepuff?
I mean, we all know I would
He could also be
Gryffindor.
Yeah,
Slytherin.
you could definitely be.
He could also be Slytherin.
Nick's for sure.
He devised a tournament where we pit all of our friends against each other. That's a Slytherin ass move.
You.
I did not do that. I don't know what you're talking about.
Andy,
When I came up with this idea, it was a stupid bit where I was just gonna rank all you as my best friend and rank whoever my number one best friend, and it was gonna change every week depending on my mood, which I know is surprising to
what
everyone.
was the other ranking that you did on Nick at Night? It was ranking us for something.
Oh, ranking which one of you guys was oh fuck,
Corey,
what
don't try
was it?
drinking
It
my
was
coffee.
like not
Can you get him a cup of water?
scumbag-ish, but it was like
something
which one
like
of you
that.
guys is more
We'll
Oh,
get you
which
some
one's
water.
like
We're gonna get you
eviler,
some.
wasn't it?
Yeah, it was like evil. Which one of you is the most evil?
I think
Kevin
I
got
won.
number one. Yeah.
Kevin, the
Very
dog
close
needs
second.
I
water.
got second place.
Very close second, Greg. You got last place because you were actually the last person hired. I didn't know you that well. Knowing you now, you still get last place. You're awesome.
Yesterday, my hair looked great. Today, I'm not sold on it. But it's because somebody was in the goddamn bathroom. I couldn't get in there and get more
I warned
product.
you that I had to poop before the show started.
No, what you did is I got to poop, and then you started getting up here. It's like I'm letting everybody know in case you need to pee now, but you were already on the move. I'm sure.
That you had. How long does the president need to veto something? Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't understand why you can't just immediately veto something. I got to get in there. Okay, I'll wait. But when I got to go, the train is leaving the station at that point.
Sure.
I don't get a lot of notice. No one calls me and says it's going to happen in 20 minutes. I go,
Yeah.
oh, urge, got to go. Fish has to come out of the water. It's got to come out of the hole. But I'm eating a lot of fat
a lot of
lately,
things going on
so it
there.
just comes out.
Thank you,
out.
Kev. How you like that X? Feels good, right?
It feels great.
Yeah.
It's a little crooked though. Should we?
I mean, I think that plays into the story.
Really?
No, I think it's just crooked. Porty, drink this water.
All right.
Drink this water.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Kind of Funny Morning Show. Thank you for bearing with us for all those shenanigans. We have a few housekeeping details. Number one, go ahead and bring this up. Cool, Greg. What you got right there? Boom. The varsity jacket's live. It's really cool. Some people like it a lot. Some people think the logo's too big. Those people are wrong.
And they're gonna get the axe to the face that
And
kind of
Greg's
funny
gonna take
prom.
his axe to you and just hit you. No, you're welcome to your own opinion of it, but I do like this jacket a lot. It is really fun and it wears really,
Right back
really
to
well.
you.
Go check that out. Of course, Kind of Funny prom tickets are on sale now. kindoffunny.com/tickets. Go over there and get you some. Come party with us. 6:30. It's gonna be great. Not 6:30 p.m. June 30th. That's when that's gonna happen. And quick update, of course, all of us will be gone tomorrow. We are going to San Diego for the Let's Play Spring Break. If you follow Rooster Teeth or any of us on social media, you can see the schedule there. Cool, Greg, click on the picture itself. We will be kicking off the stream tomorrow at 10 a.m.
And
Pacific
incredibly
time.
offensive, as I've said before, that they did not put Portillo in the rundown of characters over there.
I'm pretty sure I'm not in that either.
You are definitely not in it, but again, Jack and Bruce kind of look like you at a glance, so they didn't need it. They didn't put my beard on there.
I will say this, there are a tremendous amount of white people with beards in that, so
Joey's
it's
in there.
fine.
Yeah, of course Joey's in there. She's the most important.
Is Nick really not?
No, I'm not in that at all. I can see myself from a mile away, and I'm definitely not in that.
I have a unique feature where I can see myself in any group photo
It
immediately.
doesn't matter. It's like Where's Waldo, like a masterful Where's Waldo. It's gonna be fun. We're kicking it off 10 a.m. tomorrow, so come watch us play some Smash Bros. Of course, we will be invading the rest of these, I'm sure, because once you let Greg Miller into your life,
I'm in
you
werewolves
can't
for
get him
sure.
out.
Now, am I gonna try to pack this and bring it? No, too large.
I
But-
think I want to see you try to get that through security with your fast pass or whatever the hell you
get
have.
it through. You want me to take it?
We'll see. Let's get off this. Although a lot of you are probably asking, hey, is there a morning show in Kind of Funny Games Daily tomorrow? Well,
That's a great question. That is a great question.
Kind of Funny Games Daily will be Jared and Gary Whitta. They'll be humming that. And Jared will be hosting the morning show tomorrow in my absence. It's going to be really fun. And Mr. Sean Finnegan is going to be joining us.
He likes hiking.
And I hear he liked Ready Player One, and Jared hated Ready Player One. So maybe they'll debate the merits of that Spielberg film.
Will we kick off Sean Finnegan's fight
Yeah.
in the first annual? Kind of funny. Best friend of the show, March Madness, but it goes into April. It could have been May
Yeah.
Mayhem competition. We will. Sean Finnegan's match will kick off tomorrow, 10:45.
It's crazy. It's almost like we planned that.
Totally.
But we didn't.
No.
We actually didn't plan it.
Monday we said, who's hosting the morning shows?
And nobody answered.
Looked into it, and then yesterday we finally booked them.
Yeah, thank you for Sean for that, and thank you for Jared. It's going to be a good show. It'll be a little different, but it will be very compelling. They're both movie buffs and entertainment buffs, so they got a lot to say about that shit. Cue up your tips. We'll read tips at the $5 or above level, or the 500 bits. And there's not a lot of news stories, but this was brought to my attention by one Cool Greg. That's just going to fall
Here's
down.
what I want to do.
That's just going to fall down.
Cool, Greg, don't bring up the news yet. I want to do something. What's wrong?
Nothing.
Yesterday, you were bebopping,
Had a great
having a
show.
great time.
Had a great show.
Right now, you're being very dad about it. And is
No.
it because I spent $60 on the X?
It's not, I'm not angry.
Because of $60
I'm
on the X?
disappointed.
We also spent $60 on a woman's Halloween costume.
You
did?
mean the Professor McGonagall outfit?
Yes.
I think it might have been way more than $60. I don't know how much it
I think it
was.
was
I
$60.
bet it money.
I spent like $90 on my cat suit, but I think
Yeah.
that was just money well spent.
Also,
Exactly.
we spent a whole bunch of money on props we didn't use earlier this week.
That'll still happen eventually.
Me.
And if not, here we go. Again.
Remember how we used the props on the other thing we did?
Get it. Get it.
No.
Get it.
What thing?
Schmink.
Oh, yeah. It was all dumb. But
Yeah,
I mean,
was it worth that amount of money? I'm sure it was more than $60.
did it bring enjoyment to one last word in the chat? Probably. Brody, don't do that.
Chuck it at me, dude.
No.
Why are you
Because
afraid?
I want to throw it like he would, and it would be overhand like this.
Yeah, no, it's definitely
And
gonna
that's
take out
bad.
that entire
And so then
power
I'm just
grid.
gonna throw it like this, all dead.
Nice.
He just let it hit him. Did it hurt?
Nice. No.
Yeah?
It's foam.
Yeah, it's foam, everybody.
To answer your question, I'm just very tired. I was up late last night playing Far Cry,
Yeah, you were.
and I didn't. I hit that point at around 12:30 where I was like, I could take down this outpost, but
Yeah.
it'll clear the land for me, and I'll have to do the boss battle, and I just don't know if
Then
I'm.
you'll tumble in the next
Yeah, I can't be up till 3 o'clock in the
Sure.
morning before we go because today's not gonna be that hard. We're just flying in.
What?
He's such a dick.
Do you
I'm
remember
sorry.
this was Colin and Greg Live for a year and a half? People are right now. The old kids are sitting there. Music's theirs. They're doing the Snoopy bopping around
We
thing.
improved.
We have improved, but today's a throwback episode. Portillo's here. He's squeaking the toy.
Now, if you're an audio listener to this fine show and you're wondering what that annoying noise is, it is Portillo. He has a squeak toy. It's pink. And is it an elephant? What is that?
You know, I don't know what kind of monster it is, but it's
it's like a
definitely
monster,
some kind
right?
of monster.
We're scared because
Pink
we care.
hippo, maybe.
That's why.
Nipples don't have hair.
No, I'm not in a bad mood. I'm just tired.
Okay.
It's just been a
Well, I
long
knew you
week.
weren't in a real bad mood. I just wanted to
We
make you happy.
crammed so much into the top half of this week that the latter half is going to be just all smooth
Oh, tomorrow
sailing.
we get there, it's just gonna be
Smooth
garbage.
sailing. Yeah.
Let's Play Network gonna be like, hey, you're on Roost Street. Give us something good. And we're just gonna be like, here it
Shine
is.
our brightest.
Cannibals.
You know, in a pool or a beach.
You want to know what? Yeah, exactly. I've told you guys.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say it to the audience here. Here's what I'm kicking around.
Yeah.
For my outfit, I have pineapple shorts, no shirt,
Yeah.
Letterman jacket, sunglasses, beer in my hand.
Yeah,
I'm down to
100%.
do the same.
There is a
We could be a team thing.
We could be.
There is
and then
a-
since we look so much alike now with the beards, we just cycle in. Nobody knows where we are.
there is a place in my neighborhood that I walk by that I think it sells clothing that is the douchiest thing I've ever seen, but
Sure.
also might be the awesomest thing I've ever seen. They've gone back and they've remade this particular style shirt from the 60s. It looks a little like a robe in that it goes a little bit longer down.
Sure.
And it has a little pocket in the back of it for your beer.
Ah.
So I saw it and I thought about you two. I can't wear it because my wife has already given me the brush
that's
off
a
on
big
it.
bam,
She's already
can't
said
do
no,
that.
don't go to third,
Yeah.
right? Don't,
Yeah.
whatever the sports metaphor is. But I saw it originally. I'm like, that is actually pretty cool. I think it's called like American Cowboy or something like that. It's leisure wear. Leisure wear.
I am a leisure wear man.
So I thought maybe since our flight's delayed, maybe we should just go all the way over to the marina and buy one for
Our
you.
flight's like, what, 10 minutes?
20 minutes,
Yeah, why
yeah.
don't we just fucking go all the way over there? Yeah.
No, I'm very excited. It's going to be great. Of course, really, it's going to be fun just to hang out with all you guys. Last time we did this, we had a slumber party, and of course, I get to see my dear friend Jeff.
We're sharing a house apparently with Funhouse.
We are. That is a knock against this, and if I can call Fareed right now and tell him how unbelievably mad I am about that,
Sure.
I would. The upside of that is I get to hang out with my favorite people from Funhouse, which is James, Elise, Bruce, and Adam, and Lawrence. So that's pretty cool. But everyone else can go fuck themselves from Funhouse. Okay. Yeah, all of them.
Okay.
Unless they bring the dog. That dog's awesome also.
No, I'm the only one bringing a dog.
You're going to bring the dog?
I don't know if anybody else bringing a dog, but I should be the only dog.
Does Porty know what the beach is?
No. Well, yeah, I mean, he's been on Ocean Beach.
Okay, so
He's
he's
never
seen
been
the
on like
sand
a
before.
warm beach.
He's not going to see this giant sea of sand
I'll
and
tell you
freak
what.
out and fucking...
I mean, the biggest thing about it, and I'll put that out there right now. I'm gonna put this out there. There's a little known Porty fact.
Yeah.
Portillo's never swam in any kind of water.
Really?
So like, if there's a pool there, it might be worth being like, Porty, you wanna try this?
No, he'll have a heart attack.
Yeah, absolutely.
You have to fucking...
Goes in and seizes and just
Here's
right
the
to
deal.
the bottom.
You have to do the thing with small dogs that we used to do before my nephew Dozer, R.I.P., passed away. You put the little life vest on him,
That sounds too much.
and then you got a handle.
Yeah, no.
And it's hilarious because when you hold them above the water, their natural instinct is to go like this, and you can just have them just touch
Lower,
toast the
lower
water,
in the
touch
water?
toast the
Yeah,
water.
yeah.
And then they swim, of course, because they're instinctual dogs. They don't have to learn about it. He'll figure it out. But I say one of two things happens: you break him in easy, or you throw him right into the deep end and see what happens.
Sure. He's definitely
It's
learned
good for
to
his hip,
adapt.
though.
and
It's
survive.
good for his hip. He's got two new
He does-
bionic hips.
He's got bad knees for sure.
What part of him? How much percentage of Portillo is bionic at this point?
2 of 4 limbs.
So half.
Yeah.
Roughly half. If you count the head, that's a third, I
Sure.
guess, because
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
mostly head.
He's a lot
When
of
you
head.
look at him,
A lot of head on him.
He's a good third head, if not,
Yeah.
half head.
Sure.
So that's great. That's great. This has been a fun one,
Yeah.
ladies and gentlemen. That's your morning show. No, I don't know.
No, don't do it. You'll hit your screen. You'll get so
Don't-
mad.
Do not throw.
Someone in the
fucking
chat
thing
pointed out that when
around.
you talk, Portillo listens intently. He understands your alpha dog.
Absolutely.
Big dog, small dog.
Not a lot of competition, you know what I mean?
That's true. That is true. Big dog, small dog.
Oh my God. All right.
dear God.
Oh dear God. We've done this long enough. If you guys didn't know, there's not a lot of news stories today. We're closing out the week pretty strong here with nothing. But there was
Still
one
one
news
day for
story
everybody else.
that popped up that I have seen before, but I guess this is coming to a head. Cool Greg brought this to my attention. Bring this up because I want to get your opinion on this.
Yeah.
This is from Jezebel. I couldn't find any real credible news sources other than the dailymail.uk.co and Jezebel. And this is just a little bit easier to consume, so we're going to read it here. Smallville actress Allison Mack is accused of recruiting for an evil sex cult. Not Hollywood, another one. That's a great headline right there. Oh, God damn it. Every time I
What
do
did you
this,
do?
I just forget. I close the article. Oh, no, it's right next
Nick,
to it. Shit.
I don't want to
fucked
have to
up.
do
I
this,
fucked
but I
up.
might have to institute a
fucked up.
bedtime for you.
A bedtime
Where
for
I
me?
call and make sure you're in bed.
No, because then we can't hang
Me
out
and Dee
together
can
and
work
talk
together.
about. We can't hang out together and talk about Far Cry.
You've never
bonded.
hung out. We were both playing last night. You didn't invite me to a
We
co-op.
finally bonded yesterday
You did.
over Far Cry.
Yeah.
We
And a day before that when we really fucked over Andy.
No, oh God. I
Coming
love
to a
that.
party
That was so
mode.
fun.
He's been so embarrassed by the fucking he
Hasn't
got.
even showed up.
He hasn't even showed up to work for 2 days.
That motherfucker.
He came today.
I
No, he
did.
didn't.
He's here.
No, he isn't.
Yeah.
Where?
In the other room.
Andy!
Andy!
Come here! Grab the axe and come back here. First off, I bought that axe. It's pretty cool, right?
It is pretty cool.
Kratos, right? Yeah. Good investment on our part. Maybe we can use it in party modes or something to get more money out. Do you remember when Nick and I fucked you over in party mode?
Yeah. I just relive it every night, every morning.
Are you gonna put that one up soon, like right away? You gonna take
Please
because
put-
it was
can
like the
that be the
last one
first
we
one?
did. But if you could say, "Hey, here's the best," and
I
go,
want people to see how
Yeah, I
badly
mean, we had
fucked you.
the files are corrupt. We lost a lot of footage that day.
you
so.
got it. You
I'm
got
going to tell you one thing right now. One way or the other, you're getting fucked. Because if you don't put this out now, next time we play it on the party mode, I'm not even going to ask Greg. We're just going to do it. We're just going to fuck you real good. Real good.
Yeah, it's like you can have it your way.
It's going to be like,
Is that what you want?
it's going to be like a trucker rest stop or a prison bathroom. You're one way or the other, you're getting it.
But like the trucker, like glory hole.
I mean, you define it, not me. I'm not saying we have
Can
to
you
define
imagine being that lonely on the road, that you see a hole in the wall and you're like, I'm gonna stick my dick in it.
Yes, I
I'm
can.
like, yeah?
Yeah. That's not that far-fetched for me.
Dive right in, man.
If there was a fucking hole at the local Starbucks and I could put my
Nope.
dick in it,
Nope.
I might think about it.
I've always worried about that. Like, what
Who cares what's on the other side of it?
Just ignore it.
A lot of people think it's really like easy to get STDs. It's hard, real hard,
Great point.
real
That's a
hard.
great point.
like how hard?
Rock hard, rock hard.
Nice.
That's what it is.
Nice, man.
Fucking
That's what it is
give a
right
high
there.
five.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought are we back on high-fiving terms?
No,
Yeah, it
man.
seems
Because
like
you
seem
literally
like-
walked
yeah.
out of the office so mad the other day. You were legitimately mad.
Oh, that's the most. I was talking to Joey. I was like, that's the most salty I've ever been.
You were salty.
like
You were an old salty sea dog.
When Tim fucked me over in party mode and shot a full court shot with a full 8 seconds left.
Yeah, you were pissed about that.
I was pissed, but it was like a funny piss. This was like
This is a really funny piss, though.
I got betrayed the fuck.
Yeah.
Like the reason why I was mad was like
There was a trust broken between us.
well,
We're
'cause
never
it was
be
like
friends
it'd
again.
be one thing if we were in the middle of like a 6-hour stream or something. But this is an episode of Party Mode, and it was the one of 2 episodes. So I was like, well, no, 1 of 2 games.
Dude, but like Andy, as an outsider, it was really.
It was really funny.
Sure,
Really
yeah.
funny. Really
Oh,
funny.
it's funny
It's really
content,
great
yeah.
content,
It's
yeah.
funny content, yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't that what you want, though? Content. You got
Yeah,
it.
but I've been updating my resume all weekend, so I'm getting ready for Let's Play
Look, man.
spring break, and
I have it on good authority that Bruce has said you will never work at Funhouse.
He did say
And Jeff Ramsey might be my
You
bestest
wink
friend
to
on the
camera
planet.
a lot.
Jeff Ramsey might be my best friend on the planet. He's the head of Achievement Hunter. So you're not working there either. And you've already burned the bridge at Rooster Teeth by quitting for this
Jeff
stupid
is,
outfit.
just,
point.
Jeff is the face.
You know
of-
what Bernie says? Fool me once,
Fuck
shame on you.
That's what he says.
Try to come back here again.
Feel the
I'll
burn.
hit you with my Tesla.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit you with my. I'm gonna have my Tesla hit you. I won't even be.
Yeah,
the car.
exactly. Oh,
That's how cool the
another
Tesla is.
accident with
Self-driving.
another self-driving car
Self-driving
accident.
accident. Uber did it first.
I'm tired.
Now you
Uber.
said Tesla.
How late you stay up till?
Well, I took that 3-hour nap in the middle of the day,
That's not a good thing. Yeah.
and then I got back to editing Party Mode.
Our episode. We're going first.
Trailblazers.
Like, are you going to still be working here when the episode where we fuck you over posts? Like how far?
It won't matter.
We'll see.
Well, does that matter?
We'll see, man.
Do you want to send Aaron Porter the footage now, just so he's got it backed up?
Yeah, I'll put it up in a drive.
Thank-
Yeah, put it in a drive.
Andy, I just want you to know, up until the point where Greg and I just maniacally fucked you over, you were doing a great job. Except for when you tried to
No.
fuck me over.
Yeah, I know.
Except for when you tried to fuck me over.
This is what we're talking
I
about.
didn't try to fuck anyone over, but I'd already been shot in the head by a shotgun from Greg.
Now, but
That was an accident.
That was basically. Watch the footage. We were having a conversation of what would happen.
Right.
And you said that'll kill me, and I said, let's see. You know what I mean? Like it didn't kill you, so you're a fucking liar.
Sure, yeah.
You know, fool me, lie to me. Cars come out of the sea.
Drewski2K in the chat brings up a very good point. He says, it'd be unfortunate if Andy had an accident.
Oh!
It would be unfortunate. I'm not saying that our relationship with Andy was forever damaged by this Let's Play. But I am saying that I'm willing to damage it even further if we get another moment like that, because it was so good.
Guys, it was one of
It
the
was
funniest
so
things
good.
we've ever done.
I know because Kevin laughed, Tim laughed, Andy cried a little bit, and that's right where we want to be. That's the sweet spot. Am I interrupting your email?
Yeah.
You're emailing right now?
Well, now again, Drucker and Altana are emailing me about these
Yeah.
things.
Okay. Okay.
Everything good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is Fran losing?
Do we need to call one of them on the show right now?
No, I don't.
Okay.
No.
Well, it's not-
They're trying to edit their statements. Some of the statements are out, man.
No, we've already read
Statements
them.
are out. You did
We've already
your
read
thing.
them.
Yeah.
We know where you're coming from, guys. We hear you, and you've used a loophole in the rules that we will have to close for next year's tournament if we remember to do this again next year. No. Remember the horse wrestling bit? Let that one die. Didn't even get the shirt.
There was a week where you were super into it. Like you're like, I'm gonna make this a thing.
It's a
and
dope
then
shirt.
I think
And then one of the best friends
you
made it.
saw something
and
on
nobody
Perez
sent
Hilton,
me
and
a
that was the end
shirt
of that.
because I think I was supposed to buy one.
Nobody made the shirt, right?
They made the shirt.
They made the shirt?
Yeah, they put it on.
They didn't send you one?
No, people don't love me.
Just fucking, it was on like Teespring. Take the $15 and buy the damn shirt.
I'm too cheap. I'm too
It's his
cheap.
idea, though, you know what I mean?
Sure.
So I think legally we can sue them.
No,
As somebody pointed out,
technically-
technically Monster Hunter World was my idea, but you know, I just enjoyed the game.
I
didn't go
came up with
fucking sue anybody.
Pokemon a long time ago.
You did not come
I
up
did.
with it. I can let him have Monster Hunter World.
The article's
like-
published on IGN.
I developed Pokemon when I was 5 years old, and Nintendo stole it from me because they're smarter than me. They were cunning at the time. I don't understand how it works. Well, all right, ladies and gentlemen. This is where we're at right now. We didn't read any news. We really didn't get
Are we
anything
getting
done.
it? Do we started the sex cult thing?
Do you
right?
want to read? Do you want?
Yeah,
okay.
Smallville
This
related.
goes from. This is from over on the Jezebel. Rumors are going around that Allison Mack, Clark Kent's adorable best friend on Smallville, is a, quote, key recruiter of the sex cult DOS. The cult's title stands for Dominus Obsequious Sororium, Latin for Masters over the Slave Woman. This is a weird fucking story. Last month, the New York Times reported that they're also branded women with cauterized rods that leader Keith Rainier allegedly forces members to go on, quote, near starvation diets to satisfy his sexual needs. And here's the testimony of terror from a former publicist in The Sun. Frank Parlato claims that to join, women are brainwashed into handing over blackmail-worthy material such as pornographic pictures or financial information. Once they are members or, quote, slave, they are allegedly encouraged to recruit new women into their slave pods, stop dating, and be on call 24 hours a day to their master. Parlato said that an Emmy Award-winning actress was a key recruiter, and the Daily Mail reported that that person is Allison Mack. Given all of that, appears distributing a video of Rainier, again the alleged master who brainwashes his slaves, branding them, coerces them into having sex with them, and puts them in slave pods, moving Mack to tears with nonsense words about all of humanity. And in a nutshell, that's 2017, is what Jezebel said. I saw this story a while back. It was a rumor.
Yeah, I remember that.
I think there's another follow-up story that the guy got arrested in Mexico by
that
the FBI.
TMZ had video of Allison Mack watching this guy get arrested, and then it was like, they might be coming for her next.
So the thing is, they're saying alleged. All this is alleged.
Sure.
But someone somewhere at the FBI was like, we should probably bring this dude in for questioning to figure out what's going on with this. This shit is crazy to me. It's crazy to me that in America, in this day and age, with everyone knowing what they know, with having free access to information, that you can be inducted into one of these things. And I'm not saying, like, I get it. Like, I totally understand that, like, you know, if someone comes at you, because the group that, by the way, DOS is a part of is a group called NXIVM, which is supposed to be like a self-help group. So that's how they get people in. They're like, oh, we're going to help you out with your life. And then apparently there was an ulterior motive, which was this dark sex slave group that this guy is running called DOS, allegedly. So Allison Mack was a member of NXIVM, was like, hey, it changed my life, yada, yada, yada. Apparently it's a pyramid scheme to bring more people in so that this guy could have an endless supply of sex slaves.
In sex pods.
In sex pods, which I'm not sure what a sex pod is. I don't want to clarify because my brain.
I felt like if anyone here knew what a sex pod was, you would be the guy to know.
I mean, we could click on the video, but I don't think it's going to be safe for work here.
No, I clicked on it. It wasn't like, wait, the sex pod or the thing where moving
Well, it said it shows people being in sex pods, but I'm not sure what's.
Where?
Oh, let's see.
Where?
No, that's just an ad for India.
Where?
Apparently, I don't know why we're. There it is. Okay, Indian cuisine. That just seems like a bad thing to be.
Hey man, you gotta advertise.
What the fuck? This.
It's an ad.
Yeah, no, I know, but I said skip the ad.
Just let it go. You can't skip the ad. It says you can skip the ad in one.
Ready?
Now you can skip
it. Ad. Ready? No, it doesn't do anything. God damn it, Jezebel. This is fucking weird though. This is life. Truth being stranger than fiction.
See, yeah, you're reading the one from November. This is the original thing. The reason this is getting kicked around today,
I apologize. I found the wrong one. We go to the Daily Mail. Should we read the Daily Mail version?
Sure, if you got that.
Yeah.
So I'm opening up TMZ, which is where I was sent to by one Anthony Carboni, who knows if there's Smallville news, Carboni and I need to have a conversation about it. That's how it's got to be, right? Do you understand? Do you understand?
Yes, I do.
Smallville information.
Okay, so this is from the Daily Mail. Oh, you got it there? Let's just read it here. This is on TMZ. Former Smallville star, a member of alleged sex cult, watches cops bust leader. Go ahead and scroll down on this one. Former star Allison Mack chased down Mexican cops as they carted away an alleged sex cult leader, and she might be the next one to be thrown behind bars. It's a bizarre story. Mexican officials told Keith Rainier, took Keith Rainier into custody in Puerto Vallarta, where he fled last year. Rainier co-founded a purported self-help group called NXIVM. Authorities now believe the group is a cult which brands women with Rainier and Mack's initials and forces them into sex slavery. Mack, who played Chloe Sullivan on Smallville, is believed to be the second in command. Keep scrolling down. Let's watch this video, man. Fuck it. Nah.
It's not that interesting. It's her standing around while cops move the guy.
Former NXIVM publicist Frank Parlato blew the whistle on the group last summer and got video of Max standing by helplessly on Monday as Mexican cops arrested Rainier when he's been extradited to the U.S. to face charges for sex trafficking and conspiracy to commit forced labor. This is fucking crazy.
Now, the reason this popped up for me, and I'm reading now from Maxim, because they were the first Google results. Smallville stars Kristen Couric and Allison Mack reportedly recruited women into bizarre sex cult. So, like, Kristen Couric was apparently involved with this as well.
So this is the question that I would
Allegedly.
This is the question I would have, is that Is it a matter of brainwashing? Is it a matter of fetish? Is it a power trip thing? Like what? For the dude, I kind of get it, right? He's fucked up, he's twisted, he's got a fetish for sex slaves. That kind of checks out as far as what I know about guys being fucking weird fetishists.
Guys are weird.
But
I'm a guy and I'm very weird.
I want to know what drives Allison Mack?
Allison Mack, yeah.
To do something like this. Because traditionally, that's
what drives
not
anybody to get into a cult? They got a good message. They got something you're about, right?
friendship, positivity.
Exactly. Being good to each other on the internet. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know. That's weird. Wow, that was just a bad joke.
Everybody put on your kind of funny sweatshirt, your black jeans, and your Converse. We're gonna go get the spaceship.
Let's just go get the
YouTube
sex pod.
land.
We're gonna take the sex pods to YouTube
Someone
land.
find me. I need a price on a sex pod.
I want to know what a sex pod
What is a
is.
sex pod?
We don't know, but it sounds like something we
Have you
need.
Googled sex pod? Maybe it's like a sex swing. You can just buy them.
Okay. Sex pod.
I'll tell you one place I don't
Images.
want to get arrested at is Mexico.
Oh no.
That's terrifying. They're beating this guy's ass right now in a Mexican jail cell. He's getting the shit kicked out of him
They
right now.
are beating the shit out of
For
this
no
guy.
reason. No reason. When asked, why are you doing this to me, the Mexican officials are just like, we don't fucking care. We don't care. We're just having fun.
Sex pod, I don't think it's a physical thing. I think sex pod is like a new lingo for a harem.
Okay.
You're putting all
He
your
does have
people
a
together.
harem.
You're putting them into
yeah.
pods. I
I re-
remember somewhere in some school, they called our group of desks a pod. Mm-hmm. And then we called ourselves pod people.
I like to believe that they make them sleep in pods like Michael Jackson was allegedly sleeping in, like with a hyperbaric chamber.
Sure.
I wish that were the case. I do wish that were the case.
Okay.
In this, because I think that's, at least they got something out of it. You know what I mean? Like there's a cool thing that they could, hey, I got to sleep in a cool hyperbaric chamber. It kept me young.
Yeah.
I think this is just
Forever young.
ultimately terrible. Ultimately terrible.
Okay.
One more news story I want to talk about, just real quick. Not the Pedro Pascal
But
thing.
should
That's
we
awesome.
build a sex pod? Right? Imagine if it was like you got into it and it went like a clamshell. Boom.
Here's the deal.
And then
Here's
it's
the
like
deal.
fucking lights. Not like.
I would like it to look like Superman's ship.
Yep.
Here's the deal.
You're right there with me. You know what I'm thinking. Yeah.
I will, as the dad of the group,
Yeah.
not the self-proclaimed dad, just the person
You
who
have to be the dad.
is
You're the
dad
dad.
of the group. We can build a sex pod. We have to get rid of the LaCroix cans first.
God, here we go.
Oh, man.
So it
always
has to
something
be a
with you.
quid pro quo.
They've settled. They're comfortable.
They're
Hey, we're
growing.
putting
I think
good
they're
damn-
growing. I think Tim
Jared
actually brought
drank-
more
Doing
in.
a surprising amount of damage.
Jared drank a 9-pack yesterday
Yeah, I'm really proud.
on one Gamescast.
Here's what I need you guys to do. Every guest that comes
How
in,
many LaCroix did you drink yesterday on the Gamescast?
I drank 9 of the Gamescast and 1 right before.
So 10. He put down 10 on his own. All right.
Thank
He's doing God's work out there. I've noticed
go grab one.
you like to complain about. Give me the axe before you. You complain about the problem a lot, right? But you never want to be part of the solution.
Oh, I have a solution for you. Would you like to hear it?
Yeah.
Cool Greg and I have figured it out. Here's what's going to happen.
Cool Greg's on the
Every day,
Yeah.
Cool Greg is going to take a case, throw it into the street.
From like the top of it.
Yeah, from the balcony.
Gary Witta, every time Witta comes by, he's like, "Can I take a case?" And we're
No,
always like,
here's
"Very
what I'm
much
saying
so."
to you. GDC last week,
Yeah.
everyone came through. You guys got a lot of LaCroix. Take 15 cases.
They
with
all
you.
got to get on a plane. Nobody can just take the cases
Take
with
them with
them.
you to the GDC floor. We could have sponsored the whole GDC event with fucking LaCroix cans. That's all I'm saying. All right.
I mean, we could come up with some kind of like thing where we go and deliver them. Like we could deliver them to IGN.
no, I'm
deliver
just
them,
saying. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Be the
we just
LaCroix
gotta figure
man.
it out. We gotta figure it out. That's all I'm saying. Cool, Greg. Forget this story. Netflix is growing. Who
Fuck
cares?
it.
Let's go into some tips real quick.
Do they all revolve around the X?
No. No, none of them do actually. A lot of people saying the
I'm
X
telling
is
you,
dumb.
man, you're gonna when the game comes out and you're in love with it, you're really gonna regret that you were down on the X. Because I'm gonna do this. I'm like, you want to touch it? No, I'm not gonna let you touch it.
No, I'll just play the game and enjoy it, and then I'll buy a toy.
But
for
there's
my
gonna be a
thing.
moment where
Oh,
you're
thank
like, you know,
Greg. Ken says congrats on the start of the tournament. Really glad you guys like the promo video.
it's awesome, dude. You did a great job. Thank you so much. This is a very dumb thing to celebrate all our friends and bring together all our dumb online friends and have them play together with us.
Jorge Ariola says, hey Greg, I'm thinking of buying a PS4 Pro. Do you think there will be a Kingdom Hearts 3 themed Pro? Thank you guys, awesome.
Yeah, there'll be a Kingdom Hearts 3 PlayStation Pro. Yeah, that's definitely a franchise big enough, and Square wants to get all that weird stuff out of you weirdos that like Goofy fucking playing over there with the goddamn Keyblade.
Wet Dirt 28 says, speaking of awesome, useless toys, I managed to snag one of these sweet Infinity Gauntlet replicas and made a fun clip with it. Apologies for the vertical video.
Cool, Greg,
we'll
can you
take a look at
verify
that.
it's a fun clip? I do wish, this is another thing, I'll tell you.
Yeah.
Look at my eyes. This is something I wish we had, but I understand we would never really use it, so I'm glad we don't.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
The Infinity Gauntlet?
Yeah.
We actually would use that. Damn. We're doing an MCU and review show every day. One of us could wear that And so here's the thing. You know how we always interrupt each other on podcasts?
Here it is. Whoever has the gauntlet.
Is the conch.
Yeah.
I have the gauntlet now. It's my turn to talk.
Wet Dirt, Cool Greg clicked on that link twice and it did not work.
Nope.
And there's nothing I can see that's added to the end of it, so I can't really help you.
Yep. Connor Story 97 has given us a nice tip and said, Greg, any chance I can send you guys some Buffalo's finest
IPAs.
IPAs.
It's a beer.
Yeah, you got a capital I, capital P, capital A,
Don't take out your
lowercase
tiredness
s
on him. Don't take
on
it.
that one.
Do you need to take a walk? You want to take a walk around the building?
I'm just saying, use the English language.
All right, take a walk.
For that thing, it was which
I'm gonna
guarantee there'll be some of the best you've had. I'll DM on Twitter. Keep killing it, guys. And Nick, stay classy. Well, you know what, Connor Story 97, you just brought it back with that last part.
For sure, I want to try some of Buffalo's finest IPAs. I think there's rumors right now we might move the PO box closer to the office.
I think we're gonna try
that. So hold on until that's taken care of.
I'm actually gonna move it farther so we have less things in the office. Common Havoc says, you guys are at the top of your game and I love you. Keep being awesome humans. Thank you so much. Kevin,
Thank you. I really think the axe is a great symbol of how far we've come along.
It's a broken down axe from the ages of yore. You know, it'd be cool, Mjolnir. Now, if it won't be
I
Mjolnir,
told you motherfuckers to buy Mjolnir when we started the stupid Marvel show. And then guess what? Downstairs in the comic shop, they got Mjolnir and the Captain America shield.
buy it down there. Let's go.
Cool guy, you want? Should I give him my card?
No.
You gotta make your decision right now. It's getting too real.
Here's what we do.
Yeah.
Trade. How many cases of LaCroix to get Mjolnir?
I like how you
50?
think. I like how you think.
60? We got fucking LaCroix to spare. 100 cases of LaCroix to get Mjolnir?
I mean,
You see what I'm saying?
What, we gotta drink them all?
No.
Get rid
We
of
give them to them. We trade the comic shop for goods and services instead of cash. You see what I'm saying? How much is the
do.
Captain America shield? $50? $100?
I think it was like 25.
We have 200 cases of
I mean,
LaCroix
they're
right
plastic.
now.
It's not like great.
No, $25? How many cases? How much is a case of LaCroix? $3? Done. Let's say $5, 5 cases of LaCroix.
I like where your head's
I'll give you
at.
30 cases of LaCroix.
I really like where your head's at.
Let's go. Let's do this. I'm just saying we have so much LaCroix,
Kevin!
we could trade and barter with the LaCroix.
I'm bringing in my deal maker.
Bring in the big gun.
My biggest business, big fish. I was just filling time till I got here.
Yeah.
Here's what I need you to do.
Excellent.
I need you to go downstairs to the comic shop. I need you to talk to them. They have a Captain America shield and they have Mjolnir, right? What we're proposing is a trade. How much LaCroix do we need to give them
To get those.
both
Do we have a serious conversation with these people?
I'm just saying, if they want, we will be willing to give them
Upwards.
3x the amount of money in LaCroix if they're willing to take that. I'm willing to go up to that. You are a master
I'll go ahead. You want me
negotiator.
to have this conversation
You
now?
are a
Yeah,
master
yeah.
negotiator.
Yeah.
So I expect that you come back with a good deal. But I'm saying, Kev, I'm authorizing 4x the 5x the LaCroix in monetary value. If something is worth $1, you offer them 100 cases of LaCroix for it.
100x.
DH Canada
Just-
says LaCroix cases are the new Bitcoin. Put all your money into LaCroix.
Common Havoc says,
Godspeed, Kev.
oh, actually, we read that already. Kevin the Killer says, I see that Porty likes squeaky toys, but I think this dog likes it a bit more. He gave us a video for that. Cool Greg or Kevin, make sure the sound is on for this one. Cool Greg, we'll check that out after we're done reading tips. Distracted Gamer says, I just wanted to let you guys know you are amazing. Been following since Beyond 300. Nick, you would love this. It's so 80s. He gave us another clip. Cool Greg will cue that up in a second. And Inferno Master says, is there a sizing chart for the varsity jacket? I've looked through the website and there doesn't seem to be any sizing charts at all. You want to comment on that?
Yeah, I can't help you out too much. I don't know if there's a sizing chart. I haven't looked there. Joey will catch up to this and let you know because she's watching, obviously. I tell you that I wear extra large t-shirts. This is an extra large shirt on me. I like how extra large shirts fit. The extra large varsity jacket, too large. Large, just right. I hope that's helpful. I know you want more information than I'm sure.
That does seem helpful.
I don't know how to measure my titties and my belly and stuff, so I don't actually know numbers like that. Portel's choking on the water he's drinking. And also, by the way, this turned out to be, nope.
It's an elephant.
Where's its arms?
He ate them.
No.
Well, it's an elephant in just flat on, dead on. There's no perspective, so it doesn't have arms.
Fuck, that's very smart.
You see what I'm saying?
God, do you design dog toys too?
I do on the side. It looks like, oh, I see what you're doing there, Cool Greg. Yeah, there you go. Copy, paste that motherfucker in. There it is. There it is. Now we're cooking with fire.
This one's too long, right?
Yeah, it's way too long. 2 minutes 33 seconds. Not happening. Not happening.
Sorry, that's not a fun clip. That's a fun video.
Yeah, that's too long. Too long. Didn't read.
Exactly.
You know. What is this? You copying this motherfucker in there? Paste. Paste Picante. And that's an unavailable video again. It might be because that video is unavailable in our region, by the way. If you guys are in other countries and sending us videos, we might not be able to see them. We also might be using that as an excuse
Where the
because we
fuck
don't
are
want
you
to
gonna
watch your video. Distracted Gamer, that was your clip, I believe. No, I'm sorry. Kevin the Killer, that was your clip. It did not work.
Oh, we got Wet Dirt's video.
Bring this up. Let's
Give me
watch
the
this.
sound on it. I want the fun clip. See, that's a cool hand.
Yeah,
play it. Just let it go,
How long? Is it a
bro.
minute long?
We'll show it to people.
Well, yeah, pull it up.
Oh, no, it's cool. Hey, cool, Greg. No, cool, Greg. We're just saying we know we love you.
Now, Greg, if you had the oversized gauntlet,
You're looking to try to use it for stuff.
I would wear that.
You'd be down with the gauntlet.
Yeah, the gauntlet's rad. This stupid knockoff
Fuck
of Mjolnir
you. How is
is
this stupid?
They just copied Mjolnir and put a fucking axe on it.
You're a dum-dum. I'm sure there's a Vikings lore that's all about this. North mythology.
Yeah, it's a hammer. It's Norse mythology. And it's not Viking. Isn't he Greek? Isn't he a Greek god?
Well, no, this one's set in Norse. We're done with the Greek stuff. We've moved on to Norse mythology.
But he's still Greek, right?
Sure, but that doesn't matter. The axe is still, it does. Thank you, Wet Dirt.
All right.
We get it, it's a big hand.
Let's move on. We're gonna move on. We got shit we gotta do today.
Do we? Because you saw we got delayed again. Now it's 3:20.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's go back into the news. I did not see that. I apologize. Damn.
Did Andrew Renee ever come to work?
Is she supposed to be here today?
Isn't she?
Oh my God, 3:20. Jesus fucking Christ. It is sunny out. Why are we being delayed? This is good news for me, but I'm still angry that we're being delayed.
Why is it good news for you?
Because we have more time. You know, I like to get to the airport 3 hours ahead of time.
Yeah.
It's Nick time. Yes, Duncan Inks, the Goron King 42 says, hey guys, paying my my birthday tax. I'm 19 years old early today because on the day of, you will all be live streaming from San Diego. It'd be amazing if I could get a Porty birthday shout out today or tomorrow on the stream. Love you. That's Porty. You want to give him a shout out? Porty, you want to do anything but stare at the floor?
Don't fucking get in Porty's face about it, all right? Look at him. There's a shout out. Cool, Greg, give me my one if you can. There's your Porty shout out.
Happy birthdays! What does he sound like? What does he sound like in your brain?
I'm a little paper foot boy. I miss my mommy. I'm so sad because mommy left us and isn't here. I'm a corn on the cup. What'd they say? Kevin's back, everybody.
Kevin's back with a report. Not good. Doesn't look good. It looks like maybe they don't understand.
Let me start with telling you that interest is very high.
Oh, okay.
Per the conversation.
Okay.
However,
Yes.
he needs to speak to the owner.
The owner? Okay.
To see if it's
Let's.
acceptable. And but he's looking in the back and seeing if he can move anything around.
Okay.
We didn't talk about amounts. I'm sure 8 boxes could probably get us what we want.
I'm saying right now, up it to 16. Up it to
See, that
100.
becomes a lot. And then
I'm
they have
just-
the same problem we had.
That's their problem, not our
Sure.
problem. Their
So,
problem, not our problem.
The owner is currently away,
Okay.
and when
And when the owner's away, Kevin will play. Am I right, Andy?
Here's my other question. Here's my other
Oh.
question for you two. Not so much for Andy because he's a loser. They have the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man standee down there.
Yeah.
That's an expensive standee, very rare.
No.
I'm just throwing it out there, Kev.
absolutely not. We don't.
How
need it.
much?
You're the one.
You
that
would hate it.
We put it at Andy's desk when he's not here. I talk to him like he's Andy.
Shit, he won me over. I
What
didn't
if
think
shirtless Spider-Man
I didn't
and
think
talk
he
to
could.
each other?
If I get a sander, I can take off the shirt. You know what I mean?
We
Just
paint
sit
it to
there,
be really hairy
put
and
some hair-
pasty
yeah,
white.
yeah, yeah. We'll
Just
flip
with
some of
those
the real ones off.
unbelievable pepperoni nipples. You gotta actually staple pepperoni to the nipple portion of it, and then
Because that would
dust
be
it with
fun.
hair.
Once a day, you can come and just
dust it with
the
beard hair.
pepperonis.
Yeah.
How you doing, Jared?
Oh, I'm good. I'm just having a printer fun.
Oh,
yeah.
We still having issues with that?
He'll help you out with
I
that.
have exciting news from the world of Kind of Funny Games Daily for you, Jared.
What's that?
I booked you and Andrea to do the show together today, right?
Okay.
But I never communicated to one or the other that you're doing it together.
Uh-huh.
So Andrea confirmed with you that you were doing today.
Yeah.
Which for her meant I'm not doing today.
That's fine.
But we got delayed, so now I'm on the show with you.
Okay.
And since you built the show yourself, I'm gonna sit over here and wear a T-shirt. I'm
very excited
You're
about
the
it.
host. I'm the guest host. It's fun.
I just hope I haven't sown the kernels of chaos.
No, you didn't. No, this is the goofy. It's how we work around here.
You better not have.
Excellent.
And I
Totally
got
fun.
this axe now.
Can you print that thing?
Let me see. What
Oh shit! Since we're sticking around, I'll wrap this motherfucker up so I can get some lunch.
Right, motherfucker! Ah!
P.S. I love this best friend. XOXO is your opportunity to nominate people in the community if you feel like doing cool shit. Zyger is shouting out Joey Zane. He says, Joey Zane recently posted the Kind of Funny Facebook group seeking friends in Texas, specifically near Dallas-Fort Worth. In his post, Joey mentioned he was lonely and he's tired of it. Joey described his attempt at finding new friends in the area as super fucking pathetic. I just want to say, fuck you, Joey. You aren't super fucking pathetic. You're a good guy who can use some more friends. In the Facebook thread, Joey was able to talk to more KF best friends in the group that lived in the area, and community meetup in that is in the works. I want to shout out Joey for having the courage to step up and engage with the community, finding new friends, and being more positive. You keep being awesome, Joey, and never consider yourself pathetic because you aren't. Any other kind of funny best friends are interested in the possibility a possible Texas KF meetup, keep your eyes out for the future posts on social media. Sorry for the long shout out. No problem, Zyger. Let's just keep it shorter next time. Okay?
That was a great shout out, Zyger. No.
No. Zyger knows better. Here's the thing. Zyger's been around long enough that I feel I can offer him some mentorship in this. One, I get confused when sentences are longer than one sentence. Paragraphs are longer than one sentence. Two, you can't tell someone to fuck off because they're not pathetic. It's negative. You can't fight negativity with negativity.
Can't, no.
Now you sculpted it so it went positive.
Love is the only thing that can beat hate.
But that's all I'm saying. But anyway, all kidding aside, awesome. Good to hear. Great to hear. Greg?
Yeah.
It's time for that giveaway.
Finally.
Do you want to tell people how they can win?
Ladies and gentlemen, we give away a video game each and every day here on the Kinda Funny Morning Show. How you win is simple. Either be in the chat like so many of you are right now on twitch.tv/kindafunnygames, or amplify with 3 other ways, or take your shot with 3 other ways if you aren't in the chat. Maybe you're watching later on youtube.com/kindafunnygames, or no, Kinda Funny. Maybe you're listening later on a podcast service of your choice. Here's what you do.
Yeah.
First, you subscribe to us on twitch.tv/kindafunnygames. Over there, you subscribe, you get the logo next to your name, cool emotes, private chat time with us, you get to play games with me sometimes, you get the show ad-free unless we bake them in, which we're about to. However, most importantly, you're automatically entered to win every giveaway we give here, whether you're in the chat or not. You don't have to worry if you're a sub. If you have Amazon Prime, you have Twitch Prime, please give us that free 30-day sub. It doesn't auto-renew, you gotta do it every time. Install the little widget. Or I think I installed the widget, right? And it's right here and it says if you have it or not. You can also go to patreon.com/kindafunny or patreon.com/kindafunnygames. You go there, you support us at the $2 and up level, you are automatically entered to win each and every giveaway we give away. If you give us more, you get more. Of course, remember, early access to the shows is provided for the $1 folks. You get to watch us do the podcast live. Sometimes you get to see me do this. I think it's the final day is to get your Greg Miller birthday card next month.
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah.
There it is. Go over, check those out. Ladies and gentlemen, today's episode of the Kinda Funny Morning Show, before we give away the game, is brought to you by Hims, a new wellness brand for men. This hits close to my dear old heart
and
my dear old hairline. A long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away, when I was roughly around 25 years old, I noticed that my hair was starting to thin. And I'm happy to say I did something about it. Well, Hims wants to be a solution for you. I wish I had a Hims back in the day, because it would have been nice to kind of have a guide all in one place thing that could be like, hey, here's some of the things you can use, products you can utilize to maybe curb this a little bit.
Yeah.
Right? You might be saying to yourself out there though, but isn't it more complex than that? Well, it is, but Hims has you covered. You go to the website, you get a package. They actually have this awesome thing where you sign up, you do a full medical evaluation, you take pictures of your hair, and an actual medical doctor looks at it and says, hey, you might be a good candidate to take the pill, this, that, the other thing. They can actually do a prescription for you and send it to you, which is great. So definitely go over and check that out if you were at all worried that you're losing your hair, or they also sell skincare products and sexual wellness products. So if you're like, my hair's great, my skin's great, but I need a little more zhuzh down under, as the Australians say.
They do say that.
You know?
I mean, I'll back you up. Oh, down under, they say.
Under.
The zhuzh, I thought you were saying.
Well, the zhuzh is a Nick colloquialism, but the down under is what they call Australia. Not to be confused with the Kiwi over in New Zealand. Yeah, exactly. Right now, there is a trial month of Hims for just $5 while supplies last. Go to the website for details. This would cost hundreds if you went to the doctor or the pharmacy. Go to forhims.com/morning show. That's FORHIMS.com/morning show. Forhims.com/morning show for that cool deal. Check all their products. Give it a shot if you want. And today's giveaway goes to Alex to the east from the Twitch chat. You have won Bleed 2 on PS4.
Congratulations, go get some trophies.
Hot trophies. Greg?
Just like Nick's getting trophies in Far Cry.
I'm gonna get that first trophy.
You've already got a trophy from there.
From Far Cry?
Yeah.
I want the plat.
Oh, you're not gonna get a plat from Far Cry.
You think I'm gonna get a plat from Far Cry?
You think you're gonna get the platinum in Far Cry?
No, I'm this close away from not playing Far Cry anymore.
Why?
It's so much.
It's a lot.
It's overwhelming.
Even last night I was like,
It's a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, it's all fun.
Yeah.
Like, I took your advice, I hopped in the plane, and I'm like drilling through the silos, but I can't find one. I'm like, God damn it.
You gotta get out there and explore.
You know, I got 13 out of 14 in that first area, and I'm like, God damn it. And I got my last outpost, and I'm like, this is a lot of game. I wish just this land was the game on some level, but we'll see how it goes. Let's see, Drewski 2K says,
We're doing the 3 and 3?
Yeah, we're doing the all 3 and 3.
3 normies, 3 subs, then Kinda Funny Games Daily with your host, Jared Petty, and your co-host, Greg Miller.
Ignacio Roja says, Nick, you never talked about the Captain Marvel news. Coulson and Ronan are back. We reported on it last week.
Yeah, I was gonna say that was a while ago.
There was a rumor they were back based on the cast list. Great.
Really exciting.
It's very exciting.
A little hint of the past.
Mr. Yasman 300 brings up that Pedro Pascal is going to be in Wonder Woman 2. My wife will like that. Let's see. What match is everyone most looking forward to in WrestleMania? Ask DH Canada.
I don't even know what any of the matches are.
Cool, Greg.
Cool, Greg.
Yo,
Give me a rundown of matches at WrestleMania I need to care about.
AJ versus Shinsuke.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, that's
There
gonna
you
be
go.
good.
Okay, AJ versus Shinsuke.
Did Cena and Undertaker ever get confirmed?
I'm not sure if it's confirmed, it's definitely got
Okay.
it.
Arvel Krynite says it's not a rumor anymore. Yeah, but those rumors, you're like, okay, it's gonna happen. And it was barely a rumor to begin with. It was an official cast list that people saw. So it's kind of, yeah, we get it. A rumor is like, oh, we've heard grumblings. Not, I'm looking at a piece of paper that has people's names and call sheet on it. Nick, can you shout me out? Says Lakers Head 2432.
Lakers Shed.
We just don't have time, Lakers Shed. We just don't have time. Let's see. Carrie Coe says,
Look
Nick,
how good I look with this axe though. Again, my hair's not right, but I look in there.
you look like a lumberjack from the 80s. Nick, I'll bring my
He was in the
Stillman
fucking bathroom. I couldn't put any product in.
I gave you
10
a
seconds.
10-second head up that I was pooping. If you can't jump on that, you don't deserve to be champ. That's all I'm saying. I know we formed an alliance, but it's still fun for me to make fun of you. I like this gag. I forget sometimes that we formed the alliance. I get lost in my own
is only
gags.
when it's important.
That's
you know
true.
what I mean? We gotta
That's
make fun
true.
of Andy. That's when we do it.
Axel 360 XXX. Nick, did you ever end up beating Breath of the Wild? I did. But again, Breath of the Wild, another one of those games. Crisis of Conscience, 20 hours into it. How much do I care about taking down these fucking temples?
Sure.
How many are there? Oh,
Yeah.
you only need like 90 of them, but there's like 120 of them.
No, it's too
don't
much. Can't do
know.
that. Can't do that.
I take out your Sheikah Slate, do all this. I'm like,
No,
it's busy.
no.
At a certain point, I get it. People like it, but to me, it starts to feel like busy work
Sure.
in a game. That's why
You just want a good story in a tailored experience. Which is why you should play Uncharted, but you refuse everything.
Well, I do understand that, but I think with games like Far Cry, to me, I want to be left wanting more, not overwhelmed by there's way too much stupid shit to do. Every time I talk to someone, there's a fucking guy up there that's got
Something
a cool
else
car
pops
for
up,
it. It's like,
yeah.
for Christ's fucking sake. Now, I do enjoy taking down the stashes because
Yeah.
I like money.
Sure.
And I like the fucking silver bars. Those are cool.
Yeah.
But I don't like the fact that every 5 seconds something pops up. It just is distracting to me. These people don't understand I have better shit to do than save
ya?
their stupid town
ya?
in Montana.
Do you? I put it in sub-only mode for you.
Thank
Do
you, I
ya?
appreciate that. Apparently, Shane McMahon has the same stomach condition Lesnar had before he was forced to leave UFC, so no guarantee he'll be at WrestleMania.
I heard it's confirmed it's like a lot more minor than it is.
Oh, I thought Lesnar's stomach problem was
His was
he
real.
kept getting popped for drugs in the UFC for steroids. Wasn't that his stomach problem? Wasn't that why he left? Allegedly.
One last word, says Greg. We need results from today's bracket. Who won? Altano,
22 hours.
Dunham. No, it's not Dunham. Jeremy
Dunham.
Dunham is not. Drucker. And this is a 22-hour long event. I think right now, last I heard, Drucker Altano was beating Drucker Altano for the thing. I'm checking in right now. Yeah, with 784 votes lodged, 70% are behind Drucker Altano, with 30% behind Drucker Altano.
Okay. Well, that's good. Thank you for that.
Who's fighting who?
It's Drucker Altano versus Drucker Altano. They're a team. So it's going to be Brian versus Mike.
Why don't we just put it with Fran?
Oh, because today's the play-in. I can't. The tournament's on schedule. Today's the play-in day. Tomorrow the episode goes live so people understand what's happening. Tomorrow the real matches begin. Tomorrow Sean Finnegan versus whoever he's up against, so I forget at the moment. And then I'll probably
I
do
think
one of
Sean
them.
Finnegan's up against Hunter Pence.
I'll probably do one of them Let's Play
I'm not
Fucks tomorrow
mistaken.
too.
It's a guy
since
named
we'll
Hunter
do it then.
Pence.
Hunter Pence?
Yeah, is against Sean Finnegan.
See if Sean Finnegan can roll him.
We'll see what he does. Let's see. King Franchise 88 says Lesnar had
Diabetes?
diverticulitis and had 3 feet of his stomach removed. Yeah, I know. I'm just fucking with him. because he got popped for steroids. I had to give up the belt. Let's see. Drew Baca 1313 says, Uncle Nick, if you choose the Platinum Far Cry, I'll help with the multiplayer trophies. Thanks to Greg Inc., we're already friends on PSN. I think you mean thanks to Snowbike Mike on that one, because as you know, if it were for Greg Inc., if it were just up to Greg Inc., it would just be all Greg. But I took some of the resources from that, which, by the way, a lot of people were saying were misspent, and I diverted them over to Nick Inc., and yes, you're welcome, and thanks for being my friend.
There's no Nick Inc.
It's
Not anymore.
Greg Inc. subsidiaries.
We just, yes,
No,
thank you.
it is not.
It's an offshoot
Regular
of Greg Inc.
Industries does not have a subsidiary called
Greg,
Nick
a long
Inc.
time ago in a galaxy far, far away, there was a guy named Ford, and he made cars. And two dudes that worked for Ford were the Dodge brothers. They got pissed off that Ford wasn't running his business right, went over, formed the Dodge Motor Company as a competitor. Now, I'm not saying we're going to do that one day to each other, but it's already happened, and that's what Nick Inc. is.
Fine, cool.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's wrap this up. Daddy needs some Chipotle. Thank you, Greg, so much for what is the zaniest morning show we've had in a while. Yeah, totally.
Because of the messages.
Lots of shit coming from the
Strucker all
ceiling.
the axe. Are you sold on the axe yet?
No.
Do you like it being this close to your face?
No, not particularly. It smells like a bad Halloween item.
I can't smell anything. I'll take your word for it.
It does. It smells like that weird plastic that after a while you know is just gonna start to break down and get all over your hands.
Oh,
Already
sure.
started to break down
Yeah.
on the top.
It's gross. Like it's painted with just bad lead paint.
Nothing's fine, I'm torn. Now, did you tear that when you tried to bend it into place? I'm all out of
I think you
faith.
tore it when you threw it at me.
This is how I feel. Cold and I'm ashamed. Lying naked on the floor. Illusion. Natalie and Brulia, remember that?
Oh, great. How can you forget?
Into
It's
something
not like she died.
weird.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's morning show for Thursday. Remember, we will still be going live tomorrow, 11 a.m. Pacific time on twitch.tv/kindoffunnygames. Jared and Sean Finnegan will be filling in for us. It's going to be a hell of a show. I guarantee they will have the most pretentious film debate you've ever heard in your life. So make sure you stick around for that. Remember, if you guys want to catch us all day, every day for one day on Friday, me, Greg, and the team will be down in the Let's Play Spring Break in San Diego, which I understand means whale's vagina, which is great. We'll be bombing that stream for 12 hours straight, so definitely come over and check us out on that one. Until then, if I don't get a chance to say it tomorrow, have a lovely weekend. I'll be back on Monday, 11 a.m. As always, constant as the Northern Star. I love you. Cool, Greg? Cut the feed.